Rusty Sudoku stream. I'm Rusty, and we get a Sudoku puzzle here. Get over to that screen, start loading it up here. I realized I was late when assembling the project, getting it tack-nailed together, and finding out that all of my wood glue, carpenter's glue, is not usable at the moment. Kind of annoys me. And my sister-in-law called me to ask if I would come collect most of her gear at the convention this weekend before she has to check out. Considering that she has to check out at the same time they're about to do the dinner for the convention committee. And guests. So 20 seconds here if this validates. If it doesn't, I get to do some more troubleshooting. In that 20 seconds, you get to see if you can start and get this finished faster than I do. All right, it validates, so this is solvable. It may not be the solution that, or it may not be the right puzzle, but we'll see. This is considered an easy level puzzle. It is SudokuStore's 1000 Easy Sudoku Puzzles collection, puzzle number 688. All right, and we're much beyond. So, one of these two is a 6. Actually, one of these 3. And I've got 2 plus 6s here. Means of these two is a 6. Maybe a 9, but not a 9, so it's maybe a 6. That's possibly a 6. Not a 3. That cannot be a 6, so that is a 6. That's not, that is. So one of these two is a 6. Down here, we've got one of those two. So I've got 4 possibilities for a 6 here. All right, how about 1? And looks like I've got 2 possibilities for a 1 here, 4 here. Correction, 2 here, one of those 2. 3 possibilities up here. And now I get to reset those. Over here, I've got 3 possibilities as well. One of these 3 is a 1. And we are on to 2. This or this is a 2. And that works with one of these 3 being a 2. One of these 2 is a 2. Got 3 possibilities here. And over here I've got 5 possibilities for a 2. And up here I've got 6 possibilities. And that's all of the possibilities for 2. We get a 3 here, that knocks 2 out. 3 here. One of these 2 is a 3. One of these 2 is a 3. That's 3, so a 4. Well, I've got 2 possibilities for a 4 here. 3 possibilities here. 2 possibilities here. Means one of these 2 is a 4. Like I've got 4 possibilities here. 4 possibilities here. and 6 possibilities here. All right, 5. Looks like I've got 4 possibilities. Nope, I got 2 possibilities for 5 here. 3 possibilities up here. Over here, we've got 3 possibilities. And not a 3 possibilities here. And all of these are possible. Over here, we've got 4 possibilities. And here we've got 4 possibilities. Oop, not a 3 possibilities. 6s. We've already gone through. Although we narrowed down one of them down to a single possibility here. That means one of these 3 is a 6, but neither of those, so one of these 2 is a 6. And one of these 2 is still 7. We got 2 possibilities. We got a 7 there. 4 possibilities here. 2 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. 5 over here. 3 possibilities here. And these are taken care of. Everything else, yep, we're covered with all of them. All right, 8. That can't be an 8, so one of these 2 is an 8. One of these 2 is an 8. I've got 4 possibilities here. Nope, 2 possibilities. And 2 possibilities down here. 2 possibilities here. And that makes this an 8. And we can now narrow the 2's up here to one of these 2. And that makes this a 2. Now let's look at 9s. One of these 2 is a 9. One of these 3 is a 9. I've got 2 possibilities for a 9 there. A 9 here. That makes this into a 9, which means that is not, that is not, one of these 2 is. And one of these. All right. We've got standalone 4s and 8s here. We got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is a 4. For this one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So that's an 8. So clean that 8 out, clean that 4 out. Clean these 2 4s and that 8 out. That makes this a 2 and this a 5. So we clean out the 2s and 5s. This becomes an 8. And this becomes a 2. So now I've got a 7, 4, 1, 7, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 7, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5. Clean up anything else we've got left as a result. How about up here? Would 2s go be cleaned up? And I don't have any 9s or 8s to clean up there. 3s, 6s, nope, we're good there, but we're down to a 6 here. And I believe that we're probably in good shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So yes, this is a 6. This makes this into a 4 and a 2. So we can clean up these 2 4s. This is no longer an 8. That's 5. This becomes a 4. This becomes a 3 and a 5 here. Not a 5. 6, 3, 6, 3 makes this into an 8. This can't be a 6. It's a 3. This is a 6. All right, and this can no longer be a 5, so that's a 7. Then you have 7s there. That becomes a 4. That makes this a 5. This becomes a 1 for 7 here. 1 here, 4 here. All right, now we just get the top row to clean up. These two can no longer be 4s, and they couldn't have been 4s to begin with. One of these two is a 4. These two cannot be 4. All right. Anything else? Well, we got some numbers to clean up here. These two can't be 5s. 7 and 8 are both good, so nothing else can be a 7. Or if we had an 8 marked as 8, they could not be an 8. And in the row here, column here, we've got a 5, so these cannot be 5. And that means this one's going to be a 1. Validate that. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 all visible from it, so not a 1 there or there now. This one can't be a 6. This also can't be a 6, so that is a 6. And that makes this into a 9. This can't be a 4. Neither can these. We got a bit of an issue here. Now that can't be a 1. So that's going to be a 1. It cleans up these two and makes that into a 1. Okay, 5 pairs here. These can't be 5s, so that's a 5. Makes this into a 2, this into a 5. Not a 5 here. This one becomes a 4. One of these two is a 7, so that makes this into an 8, this into a 7. This becomes an 8, not an 8. This can't be a 5. It is going, or it can't be a 7 either. So that's a 9, that's a 7. All right. Can't be a 5, so that's 5, that's 2. Makes that a 2. That's not a 2. It is a 7. Except that if that's a 7, it can't be a 7 because there's a 7 down here. All right. I've got 2 4s in here. Let's change that to a 7, that to a 4, and we completed in 11 minutes. 11 minutes, 43 seconds. How did you do? And I've got plenty of time for figuring out how I'm going to go pick up my sister-in-law. We will talk with you later. I hope you have a great weekend. And we will look forward to running with the easy puzzle for tomorrow as well. 689.